What is legal recourse for cross-border discrimination under international law? Imagine facing unfair treatment just because of where you're from or your background while you're in another country. It can be confusing to know what steps to take. International law actually offers ways to protect your rights in these situations. Discrimination that crosses borders is when a country's policies or actions unfairly affect people from other nations or ethnic groups. International law says discrimination based on nationality, race, ethnicity, or religion is not allowed. These rules are written in important documents like the United Nations Charter and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. These agreements are meant to be followed by all countries. If you experience discrimination at a border or while traveling, you have rights. International law requires countries to treat everyone fairly and not discriminate. This means they must give fair treatment, protect you from unfair detention, and assess your protection needs individually, no matter your nationality or migration status. To seek justice, you can file complaints with international human rights bodies or committees that monitor how countries follow these rules. These groups review cases and can recommend actions to stop discrimination. You can also go to regional courts like the European Court of Human Rights if your case involves a European country. These courts hear cases where someone claims their rights were violated across borders. Another option is working with United Nations human rights procedures. Special rapporteurs and working groups investigate and report on discrimination issues. They can put pressure on governments to change unfair policies. In conflict zones or occupied territories, international humanitarian law also protects people from discriminatory treatment based on nationality or other grounds. Some countries apply extraterritorial jurisdiction, meaning they can be held accountable for actions outside their borders if those actions harm people's rights. This helps ensure that even if discrimination happens beyond a country's borders, victims can still seek justice. Countries are expected to have border policies that respect human rights. They should avoid practices like collective expulsions or forced returns that are based on nationality or ethnicity. These actions are illegal under international law. If you are affected by cross-border discrimination, remember that international law supports your right to equal treatment. You can reach out to international human rights organizations, legal aid groups, or diplomatic channels to get help. These options exist to protect your dignity and ensure fair treatment, no matter where you are. In short, the legal options for fighting cross-border discrimination include using international human rights laws, filing complaints with global and regional bodies, and holding states accountable for their actions beyond their borders. These mechanisms work together to uphold the principle that everyone deserves respect and fairness, wherever they are.